Hey guys, Damien here, and I'm here to talk about the trans assumptions and things people had assumed about my transition specifically. Surprisingly, not a lot of people ask me or assume things, but the biggest one that really grinded my gears was, are you gonna get the surgery? And I basically looked at him like, I don't need to have a penis. Who said I was ever gonna get that? Are you gonna pay $100,000 for that for me? But seriously, that was like the biggest one that I've gotten like from a few people. Second assumption I got was, so you like girls, right? I'm guessing transitioning basically automatically means I just like girls, when really I could be pansexual or bisexual, which in my case I'm turning pansexual. I'm starting to have like appreciation for men too. I'm not really looking at gender too much. I'm starting to look at personality, and I'm not really caring too much about the gender. So I'm guessing these people are like thinking, why couldn't you stay a girl if you like guys and all these things? I don't know. People are like so hung up on mistaking sexual orientation with gender identity, and they're two completely separate things. So now that you're becoming a man, I always was a guy. It's just now I'm starting to physically look like one. Even before I was basically a guy, it's just I didn't really look like one. I look like a guy with long hair, with breasts, and a very plump face, and with a high voice. I was still a guy, it's just I had to like make some changes. That's basically what I tell them. But yeah, that assumption is huge. So wait, does this mean that you like guy stuff now? I mean, do you like going sports? You want to go drinking or something? And they're like asking me for all these, like, if I like all these masculine centered things, and I'm sitting there like, I still like nail polish on my fingers. I still like that. That doesn't mean like all my interests just completely changes because I'm physically transitioning to another gender that I identify more with. So I don't know, like the people here, I'm like that iconic trans guy that they want to ask questions, they don't want to really offend me, and they're kind of like walking on eggshells. So it's a little strange to be walking along this gender spectrum and with all these people like putting me under a microscope like, oh my god, we gotta observe this specimen. So basically that's all the assumptions that I really got so far. A lot of people weren't really that ignorant, surprisingly, as opposed to other trans guys I know where people are like saying, oh, you'll always be female no matter what, and all these things, you'll always be birth name to me. Surprisingly, I got a lot more support than that, or maybe as New Yorkers they just don't care. But that's basically all the trans assumptions I've come across myself. So yeah, I'll see you next week.